Well, here we are again. Alrighty. Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining. If you don't know me, I'm Keeonra from Keeonra Music, and in this live stream, or if you're watching some point in the future, this video is all about me bumbling my way through making some music. Why do I do this? Just to show that everyone has to start somewhere as a beginner, and I'm a beginner. I've been doing music for most of my life, but I've never done the home recording side of things until I started looking into it about a year ago. So I'm very, very new to all of this still, and new to YouTube streaming. I only started several months ago. But yeah, I've changed from Cakewalk to Cubase. Cubase suits what I'm trying to achieve, so I'm happy about that. Cakewalk was a great place to start, absolutely, learnt so much, but Cubase has so much to offer, and I love it. It's awesome. So I'll take you over to Cubase and to part 2 of my wonderful sort of thing. We got I'm part of the QTube community, and there's a link in the description below if you don't know all about that. It's a Discord community that sort of helps each other to be better composers, I guess, and offers those that just join the website and Discord server for free, or if you want to be a Patreon, you get access to more material, but basically videos that have either no dialogue or dialogue to them that composers can practice to. And I don't know whether I actually want to end up doing that as a full-time gig or a profession, but I certainly enjoy it and have fun with it. And I love being challenged, and I love to learn from making lots of mistakes, and you'll see some here. So I enjoy doing all of that and just learning, and it's fun, and it's a great bunch of people. So yeah, it's good. It's good. So there's a challenge out at the moment. There's a few days left, and literally only a few days left, to come up with something, a 2-minute piece of music or longer, to sort of give the listener to sort of tell a story. It's all about telling a story, how you can tell a story with the music of entering a forest and getting lost in it and hearing all the animals and the birds and that sort of thing, and then sort of build up in the middle to a climax and then fade off towards the end and be slow and leave the listener feeling like they've been at one with nature. Not a hard task at all, really. So what I did for further inspiration is I went out and for my very first video on my YouTube channel, I acknowledged the local Indigenous traditional owners of the land, the Noongar Whadjuk people, and took some video of the land on which I respect and love, which is the Whadjuk Boodja, Whadjuk country, and lots of Australian gum trees. So I'll bring up that on the video as well, on the screen as well, so you can have a look at that. And I'll just play what I've got so far. I've added a couple little bits and pieces. Is it coming along? Who knows, really? But let's play and have a listen of what I've got so far. So there you go. Look, hey, it's not too bad. It's okay, ish. But anyway, that's all right. There's a lot to do here. We need to sort of include bird-like sounds and that sort of thing. And the only thing that I could think of was to include, and I'll actually move it up so it's in just above the flute there, is 8DIO's Claire Piccolo, which sounds lovely. So this is, I've got the legato patch up, and we need to add some bird sounds, and I'm not quite sure how to do it, but this is a lovely, lovely instrument like the other woodwinds that I've included in this piece. So I'm not sure whether to go with melody and just give that, or to go with something more staccato. I'm not too sure. That could work actually. And where would I put it? That's the other big question. I have no idea. But I'm thinking if we need to build up to some sort of climax, actually let's try the other. No. That's medium. Strong. That's a bit too strong. It's got some lovely articulations. That sounds more like a bird, I think, or Mikado. No, I think it's definitely staccato, and that would be the only staccato in the whole piece, which would sort of indicate bird-like sounds. Not everyone likes a piccolo. Sometimes it can be a little bit cringeworthy. So hopefully no cringing. But I think it needs to be towards the middle or so. So at the moment the piece is going for 2 minutes. Where are we? At the end here. So just over 2 minutes, 2 minutes 10, something like that. And I might extend the video or something, or it might fade to black or something at the end. We'll see how I go. I'm actually going to put this on YouTube when I finish this. And depending on how I go, I actually might release this on Spotify. I love nice, peaceful, relaxing ambient music. I do have another piece, Chilled, which sort of indicated to me cold and snow and ice. So I've got that on my Spotify as well. So I do like the instrumental type music, this sort of relaxing ambient type stuff. But look, I'm not probably sticking to the brief per se too much. I've just gotten to a point where it's like, oh, I kind of like this. I'm just going to go with what I like. And isn't that what music should be sometimes anyway? I'm not getting paid for this one, so, let the creativity flow, I say. So we need something, and there's a lot of work to do because I've got to do, I love the harps down here. That's working. As you can see, I've still got them all as chords because I'm needing refreshers as far as music theory is concerned these days, and Cubase helps with all of that. If you saw last week's episode, the start of this piece, I love using Cubase's circle of fifths and the chord builder there. That's just brilliant. But I need to do something with strings and the harps to give it a bit more rhythm rather than just chords, because it sounds wonderful, but it's just so it's just chords. So we need to make it more than that. I haven't added any wood blocks or rhythm or anything yet. I might do. I'll see how I go. That was part of what you should do. Shouldn't. This bit at the beginning. I love that. And do you know where I got that from? That's really cool. It's from Pigments. That's great. Forest vocal horn. So it's a synthesizer sound. It's like, it sounds so cool. And then, yeah, I've got bunker strings ensemble for this part in the middle here. I'm going to, bunker strings are a really nice patch too. Where are we? I might change the articulation because at the moment they've got the pulses, although that doesn't sound too bad. Something a bit different. I think, you know, after a while you want something a bit different. So, and this is what it sounds like. Which is nice. And then the clear flute, which I absolutely adore. And if I get better at playing my own flute, I might actually record myself playing the flute one day in one of my pieces. That would be cool. The reason why I like it so much, it does sound real. It sounds beautiful. And then if you were watching last week, I was playing around with Native Instruments laws to try and get something working, and I've worked out how to work it. The problem definitely existed between the keyboard and the chair. And I got it working, and all I wanted was the voice and like separate instruments. And so I ended up adding this, which is, it's not my voice, because while I could definitely do some singing on here, I thought, I have to set my microphone up and everything. And it's like, unless I'm going to spend a day recording vocals for several pieces, it's just like, I can just get this out and play it, because it does sound really good. And it is recorded from a singer, but it just fits this. And I've sung in choirs for many years and done exactly that sort of stuff. So it's not like I can't do it. It's just a bit lazy. I can do it on the keyboard with a plug-in. So, shh, don't tell it. They'll never know. I'll just say it was me, just between you and me, okay? No, I don't like lying, so I won't. It's okay. Anyway, moving on. The other one I do like is now I'm not going to say it correctly because I'm really bad at this sort of thing, but it's a shakuhachi. I love that. Sounds so good. And then Ventus pan flutes, which I love. Need to do a bit of automation there and expression there, because at the moment it's a bit too harsh. We need to do a little bit of work there. So I've got lots of work. Soft piano, I'm not sure whether I'll leave that in there or not. At the moment, that's just belting out the chords. So, which is lovely, but it's the same as what the harp's doing. So I might bring in the piano for some other little bits. see how we go. But at the moment, that's on mute. So there you go. So that's the piece thus far. And in this session, definitely going to work on adding a bit of piccolo. I'm not sure where or what yet. I'm going to make this bit. This is the introduction. And I like just the harp and the pan flutes. And I might bring in some piano or something in that little bit there. Just transition to this next bit, which is the vocals. Which then transitions to strings, and then adding in the flute for the next melody. So it could be either in there or definitely in here, where it just ramps up just a little bit before we sort of, build up to a bit of a climax at this point and then bring it back down again. So bird noises. Flute, huh? Yeah, I don't know. We're in the key of E minor. And I've been learning piano, which is really cool. I've been learning music theory and piano and all sorts of things just so I can get faster at producing music, because I've got so much music that's up here that I want to get out here and up there and over there. But in order to do that, I get exceedingly frustrated by the things that are slowing me down, of not knowing my DAW well enough, or not knowing what flats and sharps are in certain keys, or not knowing the structure of musical pieces. And so there's a lot of, if I was to do a SWOT analysis of strengths, weaknesses, something and something. Anyway, you know what I mean. I've done the SWOT analysis and there's lots and lots of gaps. So I'm in the process of learning lots. I'm learning piano, learning music theory, doing lots of online courses, getting organised, and practice. So that's why I haven't actually been writing this song, because I've been learning everything else in the background, which is a good thing. But it just means that I've only got a couple of more days to do this. So we'll see what happens. Also means that the competitions that I was going to go in, I'm not going to bother now. I'm just going to go at my own pace. I think I need to do that to learn effectively, so I retain the knowledge. So one thing that I do want to do is, if I can remember how to do this, is, oh, look at me go, Cubase Pro. All right, so I've done that. If I double click on that, and then I bring this over to here, this, because I've got it set up to open in another window. I have got that, and I can put in here. So let's play from here. Yeah, so that sort of thing will work. we'll have it on 8th notes, and we're going to use this wonderful thing, which I love, the step input. This is so cool. So where is the step input? Where's the line? If I can find it. There it is. Oh, it's all the way over there. Bring it over, all the way over to here. Bring the blue line. Blue line. Blue line. Fine. Let's do that then. Okay, so if you've never seen this before on Cubase, one of the reasons why I changed over to this DAW was to be able to do this. So you put the blue cursor there and you just play. And it just puts the notes in as you play them. So I've said 8th notes, and so that's what it's done. So I want 16ths. Yeah, 16ths. So let's, okay. So if we go, let's see how that works. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's given me a bit of an idea. It's not, set in stone by any means, but we can certainly work with that. Let's listen to it again and see what we think. Oh, that's nice, actually. So bar 37, we could do some more. So we could, let's listen to it once more. I just realised what I did. I played there and it was doing the step recording. Idiots, get rid of all of those. Control Z or Z for the win. Yay. Let's turn this off. I'm a silly duffer. You get that sometimes. I think that needs to be double time. Now there is a trick to this. I can, if I can do it, I think it's by doing that. There is MIDI, logical editor, apply preset, double tempo. This is cool. Dom Segalis, you are a dead set legend. Love your work. Is that possibly to be played in real life? Yes. Yes. If you're really, really good, and I have sung on stage with flautists and piccolo players who are exceedingly good, could they do that? I might lengthen some of those notes actually. Yeah, I might do it. I might actually, yeah, I might do that. Okay. So if we were going to have, because it needs to sound like bird calling bush sort of thing, sort of. So, what I'll do is MIDI logical editor. I'm going to set all these up at some point. That kind of. Let's stay on the screen. Oh, we'll too. Oh, how awesome. That's cool. So if we... And then what we do is we move that to there. Oh, yeah, I think yes. And then the next two bits, double tempo. Did I do that right? Is that right? Or if I do that just there, double tempo. Why is it moving over there? No. Why is that? Okay. Well, let's do this, and then we move it all over there. There we go. Now this should work a bit better. There we go. And then we can put that to there. Maybe, let's try that. Oh yeah, that does sound good actually. Random. And then just put the rest. Let's see. It doesn't sound too bad. I'm mildly impressed with myself. I'm easily impressed, obviously. Oh, I'm easily impressed. Okay, let's see how this goes. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So that's happy days. I think I'm going to bring the flute back in over here, although I do like, that's pan flutes. Which do I like better? Do I want to expand? What are your thoughts? Comment below. What should I do next? Should I? Because I know there's not too many in the live chat. Might be 1 or 2 watching, maybe. Hit the like button. Subscribe. You'll love this stuff. You can come back every week for this. Torture. I mean, great videos and music making and things. Anyway, yes. I don't know. What am I doing? So, yes. Okay. So, do I have the pan flutes repeated at the end, like an ABA sort of style, or do I go with the flute sort of melody? Let's listen to both. It's very simple. It's a D to an E. My music writing is not complex. Or do we repeat that one at the end, or this one, which I think I might go with this one. Or could we have both? Let's stop it there. Let's go copy that one across to there. Needs to move over a bit. All right. Where's the bar lines? Yeah. Interesting where that starts. Mid bar line like that. Let's see if that works. Need to get that right on the bar line. Oh, okay, so that section ends. Yep, that's right. That's there, I think. I think the timing's out a little bit. What have I done? What have I done? See, because of course I haven't quantized it. I don't want to really, if I can help it. The block should start and finish on a thing. It starts on a C, that's why. It should end on the B. That's okay. Alrighty. Oops. Lost the internet there for a bit. I hope you're still with us. Anyway, hope so. Should still be here. Yay. Fingers crossed. We can only hope. All right, I think the flute works there. I'm going to copy this across and hope for the best. Because, you know, what could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Let's see. Let's listen to this one. No, doesn't work. No. Trial and error, huh? Trial and error. Okay. All right. So that pan flute's there. Doesn't work unless, actually, oops, that's piano. Unless, just the last bit, just there. And if we extend that note out and get rid of all of that and just have that as that bit. That could work. Fadey, automation, all that sort of stuff still to go because it's very loud. Very loud pan flute. Even though I've turned them right down, I think I'll turn them down again. That's a little bit better. And then reverby and tail and fade and all those sorts of wonderful things still to be done. You know, not much and stuff. Aha. Alrighty. But we're getting there. I can fix that with the master and the bits and the pieces and the duplicas with the thingy whatsits. All technical terms, really. All right, so we need to do something with the harps. Oh, we haven't included the oboe, the alto flute. What can we do there? What can we do there? I reckon double up a clarinet for those two. One. Don't want too much. Want to leave them wanting more. Yes. Yes, you do. See if that works. Okay, we are definitely too high. Poor clarinet player, we're going, no, I can't play that high. of overblowing there. I like it. It sounds lovely. Let's hear that. And then I think I know what I might do. Should we? That's a flute, alto flute, oboe. Which is higher? That's a good question. Oboe or alto flute? I don't know. See, this is where I have to learn more. So here's the oboe. Which again sounds lovely. Let's go with strong maybe. Oh, it's such a lovely instrument. Not sure, don't think. No. I think maybe the first strong one might work well. Go with that. So that's above, just above middle C. So what about the alto flute? Where does that sit in the scheme of things? About the same? Oh, gee, that sounds lovely, doesn't it? A little bit lower. So what I'm going to do, I think, is it is just a little bit lower and it's similar to the oboe, but I'm going to bring the flute underneath. The clarinet should be, I'll change that to the clarinet name there so I don't get confused, because I'm easily confused. So if I look at the clarinet, see, this is where the education goes a long way. So that is heavy vibrato staccato. Might go on strong for now. Let's see how that goes. We've doubled up there. We need to come up with something for oboe and alto flute, but in a bit of harmony underneath. So where are we at with this flute line? Let's thingies here, which I'm still to do. So we could copy that. Might be a good place to start. And copy that down to that one. And then let's edit this, because if we actually just solo this, that should play that and sound lovely, which will be great, but it's not quite what we want. Oh, it does sound good. I love good sounding samples. It does. These are really good samples. Again, I got them on sale. I do encourage you, if you want good but cheap virtual instruments and good sampling, subscribe to every website that's out there and all these companies, and you'll get lots and lots of emails. You will. But you'll be saving a lot of money. I think I paid for these Claire instruments. Don't quote me on this, but US dollars. I think it's about $20 US instead of about 200 when they're on sale. Just ridiculous amounts. So glad I got that. Sound gorgeous. And you don't often get a good sounding solo version in an orchestral package sort of thing. You may not get the same articulations, or it just doesn't sound as good, and I think these sound amazing. I probably have others in orchestral samples that I've got, but what I've heard so far, I think, well, these are winning so far. Let's see what the rest of the year brings when I get the rest of my my instruments out and have a go with all of them. Hopefully, that's the plan, is to learn all my virtual instruments this year, plus piano, plus how to use my DAW and mix and master and all sorts of wonderful things that I'm still learning. But that's okay. That's what it's all about. Let's delve into this and create some harmonies somewhere. We haven't got long to go, so it'd be nice to get some harmonies going for the last little bit of the video. Let's listen to it first, get an idea of what we're doing. I'm going to go here and put the step recorder on and then find where the step recorder thing is. Right back at the beginning again. There you are. Aha. Aha. And I'm going to do half notes, I think. Well, let's do quarter notes, and then I can paddle around a bit. So if that, I want to start on the beat. Yeah. So if we start on the G above, middle C, and then we can arrow to the right if we want a space, and I might leave a space to actually extend the note. So I might stay on the G for there, and then go I might stay on the G for there, and then it goes to an E. Let's go to it's an incidental D there. So let's go C. And then back to an E. And maybe a D there. And I'm not sure. E. And G. And back down to an E. F sharp, and let's see how that sounds. Go to the, nope, I wanted an A. Well, that velocity was a little bit high. That's not, there we go. We'll change velocities and things later. I want to grab that plus all of these. That was meant to go there. Silly goose. So what I'll do is I'll do that, and I'll bring all of them just like that. And then that one goes to there, and see how this sounds. And how about close that, and I take it off solo because that would help. Let's hear that. And what I did forget to do was to mute. Take it off step recording. Goosey, goosey, goose. And then mute those. And all of those. Okay. Oops. That one. Okay. Now let's try it. Obviously, I need a lot more training. But that's okay. Look, we're getting there. So what that needs to be is basically follow the chords. So I should have probably copied the chords up there. That would have been easier, wouldn't it? What I can do is click on that, but also can actually, I haven't glued these together yet. You can glue these with an actual thing that's like glue, which is handy. So I can actually see the other notes in here and see what I'm doing wrong. Like the first note is, that's why there's some dissonance there I can hear. So G, not a good idea. Let's move that up to the A. The C, well, that could work, but the only problem is we've got a B there. So we're probably better off to go for the G. And the E is not kind of working either because we've got the D there. So it might be better off going for the B, which is a middle note. And of course, there's a C sharp in that one. So that's not working either. So maybe we need to go to the C sharp there. That's a little bit of a jump, isn't it? That's okay. Let's leave it for now. Yep, that's no good either. Let's go back to the D there. The G there's okay. E, maybe not. D, F sharp. What were you thinking? Let's go back to C and see how that works. And that's an A. That's two. Let's go to A. D sharp. Really interesting. Oh, because I've got minor chords and all those. I've got wonderful things, haven't I? Yes. Okay. Let's see how that goes. What could possibly go wrong? Hope for the best. Let's just solo those two so we can actually hear if that works. Kind of does. Gives a bit of tension. I don't mind that, actually. That's kind of cool. I think it works. Who knows, really? Look, that's come to the end of the hour. And I hope I didn't lose you halfway through the stream because the internet sort of died. But we are in Australia and we've got this thing called the NBN, which occasionally works. Sometimes you think that tin cans with a piece of string in between would be much better. Anywho, look, technology, we've got to work with what we've got. Let's save this for what it's worth. Got a couple of days to finish it off. I think I can do it. Let's get lost in a forest. Some of it got a little bit lost in this video, but that's okay. I hope I didn't get too lost. Anyway, thanks for joining me if you join me live. And thanks from the past for the future of watching this later. Let's listen and see if we're being one with nature. Well, on that happy note, until then, and a bit more, until next time, Ashley, hey, boom, fell asleep. No worries, my friend. I'm glad you're enjoying it. As I say, this is due to be finished in the next few days. I'm hoping to finish it the next few days. I think once I start something and I get on a roll, it works out in the end. I don't know which end, whether it's a good end or a bad end, but anyway, it's an end, and we got lost in the forest and we were one with nature and we didn't get eaten by anything, which happens a lot in Australia, so that's handy. and didn't die of dehydration or anything, which is good. So, because it has been hot here in the summer months of Australia, as it has been recently. Very, very warm indeed. So, look, thank you for joining me. Next week, who knows what I'll be doing? I'm going to be looking at doing something different, I think. Maybe a bit of, I don't know, techno, house music, bit of metal. I don't know, just something different. Comment below with some suggestions. I want to learn different genres and things and, you know, get some synths happening. I got some vital presets that I'd love to try out and do some, you know, some house music and 808s and boomy types. I don't know. You tell me, what do you reckon? Let me know in the comments and the things, and do the liking and the subscribing and the clicky bits. And look, I'm going now. Have a great week and check out the videos and stuff that might be appearing here real soon before your very eyes. And take care, everyone, and have fun making music and stuff. All right. Yeah, some synth stuff. Let me know in the comments. That'll be great. Thanks, Ashley, for catching up. Nice to be able to say hello to you. I know you've been having a bit of a challenge in life recently, so I hope your music keeps you going, my friend, as it will and should for all of us.